big trip is finally here. You've packed your bags, you've booked your tickets, and you are buzzing with excitement. But underneath all that, there is a little knot of anxiety in your stomach. The thought of getting through a huge, busy airport in English can be terrifying. Even for native speakers, airports can feel busy, confusing, and a little stressful.
Yes, and for English learners, it can feel even harder because you need to understand signs, follow instructions, and speak to different people, often very quickly.
That's why in today's episode, we're going to help you feel calm and confident at the airport using simple English you can use in real life.
Before we begin, let's introduce ourselves. I'm Josh, and welcome back to Mr. Learn English.
And I'm Emily, and we're really happy you're here with us today. Take a breath, relax your shoulders, and let's walk through the airport together step by step.
Today's lesson is special because we're going to guide you through the airport from the very beginning, from arriving at the building all the way to boarding your plane, using clear, easy English.
We'll show you useful words, simple questions, helpful phrases, and real examples that make everything feel easier.
Let's begin with a small hook to help you imagine the experience. Picture this. You walk into the airport, the doors open, and you hear different sounds. See people walking in different directions, and see big signs everywhere.
In that moment, you might wonder, what do I say? Who do I talk to? What if I don't understand something?
And that's exactly what we're going to help you with. By the end of this episode, you will understand the most important airport English and feel more confident about the whole journey.
Let's start with the first step, arriving at the airport. When you enter the building, you usually look for the check-in area.
Yes, and this is where you show your passport, give your luggage, and get your boarding pass. The main phrase you need is very simple. I would like to check in, please.
That's a perfect beginner sentence. And the staff might ask you, where are you flying today? Or, do you have any bags to check in?
You can answer with simple English. For example, I'm flying to London, or yes, I have one bag.
You can also hear questions like, do you have your passport? Or, can I see your ticket? And you can answer by saying, yes, here it is.
After check-in, you usually go to the security area, which can feel scary for some learners, but the English there is actually very simple.
Yes, you might hear instructions like, take off your shoes, put your bag on the belt, remove your laptop, or step forward.
And all of those sentences are short, clear, and easy to understand once you know them.
Security is a good place to stay calm and listen carefully. Even if you don't understand everything perfectly, you can watch what other people do and follow the steps.
After security, you usually walk into the main airport area, and this part can feel exciting. There are shops, lights, restaurants, screens, and people waiting at different gates.
Yes, and this is where many learners practice reading signs in English. Signs like Gate A12, flight information, restrooms, boarding soon, or departures.
You don't need perfect English to understand these signs. They use simple words that are everywhere in airports around the world.
Next, we'll guide you through the most important airport phrases for finding your gate, asking for help, understanding announcements, and getting ready to board your flight.
Now that you've passed security and entered the main part of the airport, the next step is finding your gate. And this is where many English learners feel a little confused.
Yes, because airports can be big and the signs sometimes look complicated, but the English you need is actually very easy.
The first thing to look for is the big screen called the departure board. This board shows your flight number, your destination, the time, and your gate.
You can look at the screen and find your city, and next to it, you'll see something like Gate B4 or Gate C22.
If you can't find it, don't worry. One simple sentence can help you. Excuse me, where is gate B4?
Yes, an airport staff will guide you. They might say, go straight, turn left, or it's down the hall. These directions are simple and very common.
Another helpful phrase is, how do I get to gate C22? Both sentences are perfect for beginners and very natural.
Once you know your gate, you usually have some time to relax, eat, or walk around. You might hear English phrases like final call, now boarding, or delayed.
Yes, and these words appear on the screens too. Boarding means you can get on the plane. Delayed means the flight is late. Final call means you must hurry.
One important thing at the airport is asking for help when you don't understand something. You can say, can you repeat that, please? Or, can you speak slowly?
These sentences are very helpful, especially when announcements are fast or when staff speak quickly.
And speaking of announcements, let's explain what they usually say. You might hear something like, Flight 219 to Tokyo is now boarding at Gate A18.
Yes, and even if the message is fast, you only need to listen for the important parts: the flight number, the destination, and the gate.
If you miss the announcement, you can always look at the departure board again. The screen will show the same information.
Another useful phrase is asking about time. You can say, what time do we board? Or when does the flight leave?
And staff might answer with, boarding starts at 3, or the flight leaves at 4:30, which is clear and simple time language.
Let's also teach learners some helpful phrases for shopping or getting food at the airport. Something like, do you have water? Or how much is this?
Yes, and if learners want to order food, they can say, I would like a sandwich, or can I have a coffee?
These basic phrases are not only useful at the airport, but also in many other places, so it's great practice for everyday English.
Another important part of airport English is asking for information about seats. For example, can I have a window seat? Or is there a seat near the front?
Yes, and if you want to check something about your ticket, you can ask, is my seat confirmed? Or is this the correct gate?
These are short and easy questions that make you sound more confident.
Let's give learners a short imagination activity so they can practice these phrases in their mind.
Imagine you're walking through the airport now. You see a big screen with many flights. Look for your city and find the gate number next to it.
Then imagine walking to the gate. You see signs, shops, and different people. Think about asking someone, excuse me, where is gate B6?
Then imagine hearing an announcement. Flight 520 is now boarding at gate B6.
That small practice helps your brain get used to the sounds and words of the airport.
Let's give learners a small mock conversation so they can hear how simple airport English can be.
Here's a quick example conversation. Excuse me, where is gate C12?
It's straight ahead and then turn left.
Thank you. What time do we board?
Boarding starts at 3 o'clock.
Great. Thank you very much.
That's a perfect beginner exchange. Short sentences, simple words, and clear meaning.
Next, we'll guide you through the boarding process, airplane English, helpful phrases while traveling, and what to say when asking flight attendants for help.
Now that you've found your gate and waited for boarding, let's move to the next important part, getting on the plane, which is called boarding.
Yes, and boarding is usually very organized. You'll hear phrases like, now boarding, please have your passport ready, or we are boarding rows 1 to 10.
And if you're not sure what to do, here's a simple sentence to ask. Is it time to board? Or are we boarding now?
When it's your turn, you walk to the gate agent and show your passport and boarding pass. They might say, "Have a nice flight," or "Enjoy your trip."
Then you walk down the hallway, also called the jet bridge, and enter the airplane. This part can feel exciting because it means you're finally close to your destination.
Once you enter the plane, a flight attendant will usually smile and say something like, "Welcome aboard," or "This way, please."
Yes, and you can ask simple questions like, where is seat 12A? Or, is this my seat? And they will help you find it.
When you reach your seat, you can put your smaller bag under the seat and your bigger bag in the overhead bin.
If you need help lifting your bag, you can say, can you help me with this? Or, can you put this up for me?
After you sit down, you might hear announcements about safety and the flight schedule. They often say, "Please fasten your seatbelt," or "We will take off soon."
Yes, and even if the announcement sounds fast, you don't need to understand every word. Just listen for key sentences like seatbelt, take off, and landing.
Let's teach some useful English for when you need something on the plane. You can say, "Can I have some water?" or "Can I have a blanket?" or "Can I have some headphones?"
Those phrases are very common and very easy to say, even for beginners.
If food is served, the flight attendant might ask, "Chicken or pasta?" or "Would you like a drink?" And you can answer simply with "Chicken, please," or "Water, please."
Let's also talk about asking for help politely, which is important when traveling. You can say, excuse me, can you help me? Or, excuse me, I don't understand.
Yes, and if you need to go to the restroom, you can say, "Excuse me," as you move past someone in your row, or "Is the restroom available?"
Another beginner friendly sentence is, how long is the flight? Flight attendants might answer with 6 hours or we arrive at 10.
Travelers also need simple phrases for comfort. For example, "It's cold," or "It's too bright," or "Can you close the window?"
Those small, clear sentences help you communicate your needs without complicated grammar.
Let's give learners a visual example to help them imagine being inside the airplane.
Imagine you are sitting in seat 12A. You hear the soft sound of the engine, you see people finding their seats, and you watch the flight attendant show the safety instructions.
Then imagine the plane taking off slowly, the feeling of rising into the sky, and the moment when everything becomes quiet and calm.
Now imagine yourself asking for something politely. You look at the flight attendant and say, can I have some water, please? And they smile and bring it to you.
This small practice helps the vocabulary stay in your mind.
Let's also give learners a mock conversation for the airplane part so they can hear natural, easy English.
Here's a simple example. "Excuse me, is this seat 14C?"
Yes, it is. You can sit here.
"Thank you. What time do we arrive?"
We arrive at 7 tonight.
"Great, thank you."
And another example. Can I have a blanket, please?
"Of course, here you go."
Thank you very much.
Simple, short dialogues like these are exactly what beginners need for real travel situations.
Next, we'll review everything, practice key airport phrases, and end with a calm, encouraging message to help learners feel confident the next time they travel.
Let's take a moment to review everything we learned today because repeating the vocabulary slowly helps your brain remember it better.
Yes, and airports can feel stressful, so having simple English phrases ready will make your whole travel experience much easier and more comfortable.
We started with arriving at the airport and checking in. You learned basic phrases like, "I would like to check in," "I'm flying to London," And do you have your passport?
Then we talked about security and the simple instructions you might hear, like take off your shoes, put your bag on the belt, and step forward.
After that, we moved to the main airport area with shops and restaurants, and we showed you useful travel words like gate B4, boarding soon, final call, and delayed.
Yes, and you practiced asking for help with easy questions like, where is gate C12? And what time do we board?
Then we explained airport announcements, and you learned that you only need to listen for the important information: the flight number, the destination, and the gate.
We also talked about ordering food or buying something at the airport using clear sentences like, I would like a coffee, or how much is this?
After that, we moved into boarding the airplane, and you learned phrases like, is it time to board? And have your passport ready.
Yes, and once inside the airplane, you learned how to ask for help politely with sentences like, can I have some water? Or, where is seat 12A?
You also learned how to talk to flight attendants politely, using phrases like, excuse me, can you help me? And can you repeat that, please?
We even practiced ordering food on the plane with very simple answers like, chicken, please, or water, please.
Then we talked about travel comfort phrases such as, it's cold, it's too bright, and how long is the flight, which are very useful during long trips.
Let's now give listeners a full example paragraph that puts everything together.
Here is a complete, simple airport story. I arrive at the airport and check in. I say, I would like to check in, please. Then I go through security and follow the instructions. After that, I look at the screen and find my gate. I ask, where is gate B4? When it's time, I board the plane and find my seat. On the plane, I ask, can I have some water? The flight is long, but everything is okay. I listen for the announcement and wait until we land.
That example is perfect for beginners because it uses short sentences and real airport language.
Let's help learners practice with some questions they can answer out loud.
What do you say at check-in?
How do you ask for directions to your gate?
What do you say when you want water on the plane?
How do you ask about flight time?
Even if your answers are very short, speaking out loud helps your confidence grow.
Let's give one more mock conversation so learners can hear natural, clear English.
Here's a beginner airport dialogue. Excuse me, is this gate A10?
Yes, this is gate A10.
What time do we board?
Boarding starts at 2:30.
Thank you. Is this the flight to Paris?
Yes, it is.
Great. Thank you very much.
That's exactly how simple and friendly airport English can be.
Before we finish, let's give learners a soft, encouraging message because many people feel nervous about traveling in English.
Traveling can feel big and scary, but your English does not need to be perfect. You only need small, clear sentences to communicate.
Yes, and the more you practice these phrases, the more confident you will feel at the airport. Every time you listen, repeat, or imagine the situation, you become stronger in English.
We are really proud of the progress you made today. You learned many important travel phrases, and now you have the tools to speak with confidence.
If you enjoyed this podcast, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and comment.
Tell us one place you want to travel to in the future. We would love to read your answers.
Take care, keep practicing step by step, and remember that you are improving every day.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Bye, everyone.
Bye till next time.